What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Wednesday NBA edition of my DFS podcast. We have 9 games on tonight's slate. Last night was a bit weird the way it ended up playing out. We had a really nice start, and then we saw some guys get into foul trouble. Jaren Jackson only played 9 minutes in the first half, still ended up playing well in the very short amount of time he was on the court. And then I stacked the forwards in the Pelicans and Timberwolves game. Herbert Jones and Vanderbilt on the Timberwolves, they both got into foul trouble and did not play as many minutes as they should have. And Cade Cunningham picked up 3 quick fouls. It was a lot of foul trouble going on last night, but the GPP lineup still cashed in tournaments. The cash and hybrid teams cashed in cash games. So all in all, a profitable night. Could have been a lot better. The plays were there. It just didn't really pan out as well as I hoped it would. So let's nail down some more picks today. Weirdly enough, the Nets and Bulls game isn't at 7 o'clock, even though it's an East Coast game. It's at 10, and it's kind of important because there's some injury news that we're going to wait on. I'm not sure if we're going to get it before lock. James Harden and Kyrie Irving are both questionable. It's going to be risky to run any of those guys on the Nets before lock if we don't know that news. So I'm going to stay away from that. And hopefully these 5 plays help you out. So let's jump right into things. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Ready to get after this nice, sizable main slate tonight. So for point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie is a great play. He became immediate chalk last night when Bradley Beal was found in health and safety protocols. He's going to be another obvious play tonight against the Magic. He's at home. You should be able to easily hit 35 fantasy points to hit value. We saw all the usage in the world with him last night. 22 points, 10 assists. 46 fantasy points. I expect him to get over 40 again tonight in a matchup against the Magic that is pretty good because they are favorites in this game and it has a pretty decent over-under. I like the usage that Dinwiddie will see. He's an obvious play. For shooting guard, I like Lonnie Walker for the same reasons that I liked him last slate. They're very shorthanded. Derek White is still out. He should be starting, and he's played really well in the absence of Derek White. 39.6 and 24.8 fantasy points. He's going to see over 25 minutes tonight. Popovich is tough to predict, though. Whether you're starting or not, or your name isn't Jakob Poeltl or DeJounte Murray, your minutes are always going to be pretty up and down as you go through rotations that Popovich puts you through. But they're so shorthanded. Lonnie Walker's been playing well. I don't see how he doesn't get over 25 minutes tonight. He only needs 24 fantasy points to hit value, and he makes for one of the better, cheaper value plays tonight. Small forwards, look at Kentavious CaldwellPope, 4,800, same price as last night. We saw him get a few more shots up last night with no Bradley Beal. He got active on the defensive end with a couple of blocks. Expect the same production out of him. You don't need him to play extremely well when Bradley Beal is off the court. You really just need him to hit a couple of open shots, and he usually does that. He needs 24 fantasy points for value. Easily did that last night with no Bradley Beal on the court, and he should see upwards of 30 minutes once again. He makes for another strong value play. I had him in all my lineups last night, and he did not disappoint. Power forward, let's go back to the king. I don't know what kind of streak I'm on for picking LeBron, but it's got to be like almost 8 or 10 straight slates where I've picked him. He's just too good with no Anthony Davis on the court. This is another awesome matchup for the king. He needs 56 fantasy points to hit value. He should be able to destroy the Kings tonight. They're on the road. I'm not too worried about a blowout. The way the Lakers have been playing too, they could lose this game. So it's not LeBron. It's more on the other pieces. Them not having AD, if we somehow get Nets news with Harden or Kyrie being out, KD could be a great play. But again, I got to just make this video based off the news that I know. So LeBron, an awesome stud play tonight at 11,300. For center, it's hard to ignore Okongwu of the Hawks tonight. Capella is doubtful. He should be starting. They do have Gorgie Jang coming back, but it's Okongwu who sees more minutes. He's more solidified. He should start. We saw him starting at 37 minutes with no Capella last game. Like I said, Jang is back, so he could cut into the minutes, but I still expect Okongwu to get 25 to 30 minutes tonight, and at almost minimum price, he only needs 19 fantasy points to hit value. 37 minutes last game, got 21 hit value. The last time he saw such minutes was against Philly, 34 minutes, and he crushed at 38 fantasy points. So we've seen when he starts and gets starters minutes, he can easily get over 20 fantasy points. He's one of the best value big men on the slate tonight as of right now. That'll sum up today's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully these 5 plays help you build a nice, strong lineup. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.